Hey my little truffles, how y'all doing? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Donalisa Morgan, Dona for short with the messy tea, and we back with another video. Before we get into the drama, I want to say everything on this commentary is alleged. Your fans out here clowning Beyonce and Jay-Z for looking a hot mess in Vegas today, and Tasha K out here roasting this couple on X. Glorilla's out here getting a lot of love for her new look, but at the same time facing backlash for turning her back on the black community. Milagro Graham out here getting exposed for being messy about Nicki Minaj. Let's get into the entire chaos, y'all. Glorilla was spotted courtside along with her man, and it was a really cute moment. I love the fact that she's in love and she's happy, but fans couldn't notice the massive transformation on Glorilla. And while some fans were loving it because, ain't gonna lie, she looked pretty good, that's for sure. And now fans out here dragging her for looking too white. Though it looks like it's all the editing of the photo, but girl, something is off. Hopefully it's just editing and she ain't out here bleaching her skin, because ain't gonna lie, I love me a black Glorilla, that's for sure. And I'm happy she is in her lovey-dovey era. Bardi gang out here working overtime rather than focusing on streaming their faves album, trying to bring or start new beef between Milagro and Nicki. And mind you, Milagro already apologized for all these videos and audios, but yet Bardi gang won't let it go because apparently the Barbs are rooting for Milagro. Here's what's being posted. A resurfaced voice note of Milagrogramz Graham dragging Nicki Minaj to absolute filth is making waves online amid her ongoing court battle with Megan Thee Stallion. Ironically, her newfound loyalty to Nicki is part of the reason she's now facing a lawsuit that could potentially land her behind bars. Yeah, Megan can't take the fact that everyone is Team Nicki and not supporting her lying, drunken, certified flopping ass. I'm gonna play y'all the clip so y'all take a listen at what Milagro had to say. And mind y'all, it was pretty messy, guys.
So, this is what Nicki Minaj had to say. She said, "Black girl tragic." Now, what's the issue with that? And did you hear her say, "I don't give a fuck about y'all getting upset with me about using it"? Okay, well, don't give a fuck when I get on your ass, bitch, because you are completely out of fucking line this time, ho. And all of you, and Nicki, you the same bitch with your hypocritical two-faced ass. You sat up there and you ran that shit into the ground, talking about how Cardi called black women roaches, talked about how people's baby had died and called them monkeys and this, that, and the other. What the fuck is the difference between her sitting up here in all seriousness calling y'all black bitches and saying black girl tragic?
Listening to this is definitely getting under my skin, because how you talk about Nicki like this, Nicki fighting for the black community, but then I remember this is what the Bardi gang want, right? They want the Bardi gang to stop supporting Milagro. That's why they out here dropping all these old audio recordings.
And what is the insult to injury, and why does this matter? Let's get into the thing. When we say a hashtag, we already know that it's searchable. When we go on Instagram, when we go on Twitter, whatever the case may be. So Nicki Minaj was aware, per what the fuck she said herself. And I'm not cutting the whole slack at all. I'm not going for it. And if your hypocritical ass want to sit up here and try to make excuses for the bitch, then you can talk to your damn self and get your bitch ass on today, and I'll fuck with you tomorrow, because I'm not standing for it. It ain't nothing to be justified, and as far as I'm concerned, you ain't no better than Bel Police hoes. Absolutely fucking not. No. If we don't sit up here and say
Cardi B has zero character, zero intellectual intelligence, zero writing skills. She's a reciter and irresponsible. I don't want to get into a lot of details, but the fact that y'all trying to say Nicki's exact same or not different from Cardi B is really, really insulting. But Barbs, let's not get distracted. We need to support and are rooting for Milagro to win this case because it's just gonna prove to everyone girl has always been the problem. Megan, to be more specific. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and do not forget to turn on your notification buttons so that you don't miss out on all the tea I'll be dropping. And please subscribe to my backup channel, Donna Morgan, in the description. Moving on to what's currently buzzing. So Beyonce and Jay-Z are under fire because fans couldn't help but notice while they were out here in Vegas attending the Grand Prix F1, they look different. Like the shots and pics they post on Instagram is completely different from what Getty Images keeps getting and what's trending and circulating on social media. And now fans out here nitpicking the fact that it's not just heavy editing or using of filters and Photoshop. They also edit the pictures and it's wild. I'm gonna give y'all a quick analysis and what he had to say about this, and then we get into Tasha K going off on Jay-Z and Beyonce. Y'all take a listen. And y'all, she's also getting dragged for weight gain, and I'm like, dang it, this woman is 44, older than Nicki. What do y'all expect?
Beyonce's not editing her photos, right? Wrong. She's cooking the books. Zoom on the seam next to her arm there. That shouldn't be bent. Yeah, why is it bending towards her waist? This other one, do you even need a red line? Why is the door bending towards her? I think she makes her legs smaller on all of these. We got another one here. Snatched the waist and did it sloppy. Like, come on. This shit's bending around. That's bending around. This pole's bent in. I actually found a reference of the same spot with the same pole, and you can see bent by her waist. Totally normal over here.
And here are the difference in pics. Look at Getty Images and what's currently trending on the Beehive's pages. There's a big difference. And now they're dragging Nicki into the entire ish, saying Nicki's fatter than Beyonce. Why they out here dragging Beyonce? It's officially the Beehives versus the Barbs, and the Barbs definitely winning because number one, have y'all taken a good look at Beyonce's face? Nicki's face card eats that ish every effing day. And here's what Tasha K tweeted. So Tasha K tweeted, why is Beyonce fat all up and down my timeline? Because apparently that's what's trending. She continued, sis is 44 with 3 kids, a broke husband, and thyroid problems. I never knew Beyonce had thyroid problems. Let her age in peace. She looks good as one us, double chin, big backs. She's a black woman and the breadwinner of her household. It's stress, weight, everything alleged, even my name. The girl wasn't done. She also tweeted this ish. Tasha K was being so messy. What the F am I being dragged for defending Beyonce against fat hate? Like seriously? Amir says she got the same problem we all got as black women. And about her husband being broke, Jay-Z literally just asked y'all to borrow $500 each on his casino that he lost because he couldn't come up with the money. Nas ain't asked y'all for no money to fund his 2 casinos. Y'all at the wrong one now. I got time. So yeah, she's basically saying obviously she was being messy, she wasn't complimenting Beyonce, but now the Beehive out here attacking her saying, oh, she's being messy, but where was the lie? Beyonce has gained weight. Not just the weight gain, she looks pretty old compared to the filter pics we see on her Instagram. Y'all feel me? And I'm not trying to be messy. I'm not trying to say it's a bad thing for you to age. Like, you aging as a black woman, you age gracefully. But the one thing which is wrong with most of this, celebrities is the fact that they're out here getting lip fillers, all this. I'm not going to get into all the details, right? But y'all get what I'm trying to say. And I feel like Beyonce got some shots. Yeah, she's one of the most natural feature-faced celebrity we have recently, but no, girl has gotten some work done. And we're not gonna get into her hip surgery, the butt surgery, the boob surgery. She's done this, and y'all know what happens when you out here doing filler and all these other plastic surgery procedures, which are meant for old people. Y'all see how plastic surgery made Kris Jenner age backwards? But that's not the same thing happening with all the celebrities because they start doing it in their 20s to their 30s and then their 40s. So they age quicker than most black people. I know a lot of black women in America who are older in their 50s and their 60s looking really damn snatch, looking way better than Beyonce and so many other celebrities. I'm not trying to talk down on anyone. I'm just saying it's all because of the plastic surgery. You being broke has saved you from a lot when it comes to all these plastic surgery procedures. That's for sure. Because we ain't gonna sit here and act like no, those things don't have consequences. They do. And that's why them trying to cheat nature and go back in time ends up in chaos rather than being helpful. And in case y'all haven't noticed, since a lot of black, in fact, Africans to be more precise, don't get into all these plastic surgeries because number one, they ain't got the facilities. Number two, it's kind of scary. I know a lot of people in their 50s and 60s who look drop dead gorgeous, looking like they're in their late 20s. That's for sure. And that's why we have this slogan, black don't crack. But when you start involving a lot of plastic surgery into all this ish, girl, the black is definitely gonna crack. And that's what Beyonce is experiencing. And can we talk about Jay-Z for a quick second? How does Beyonce live with the fact that she has to wake up every effing day and see that thing next to her in bed? Like, that man is a hot mess. He definitely looks like a camel, that's for sure. There's no denying it. He looks hot. I'm not trying to be messy, y'all, but like when you're down, you're trying to bring everyone, trying to ruin everyone's career. God comes for you, gives you the karma you deserve in many ways. And at this point here, I think that's what Gaze is currently facing, karma. Because his downfall started when Gazy, Bestie, Diddy went to jail. Obviously, it's not like a long-term sentence, but ever since then, they've been in a financial crisis. Y'all feel me? Because ever since then, he's been struggling, running up and down, trying to get loans, using mortgage, going to Saudi Arabia, begging for the richest family in the world to invest in Rock Nation. It's one thing after another. It's one cash grab after another. They're so desperate because they need this money. They need it 1000%. I love Gazy facing this entire downfall because this man has ruined a lot of lives and it's high time he paid up. What do y'all think about the PICS? Let me know. And for y'all who've been always out here saying, oh, Beyonce is so perfect, she looks so natural. Here's all the proof of how Photoshop her PICS look. Let me know in the comment section how you feel. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And do not forget to turn on your notification buttons so that you don't miss out on all the tea I'll be dropping. With that being said, see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. It means a lot to me. Bye. Mwah.